maybe we're not supposed to think at all. And by that, I mean maybe we're not supposed to think thoughts. If we have a situation and we're really trying to think, we have a problem and we're like, why can't I do this, or how am I going to get this? And you really can't figure it out. I consider that thinking thoughts. And, I feel like you don't actually have to think to actually figure out the solution to a problem. I think if you have to think thoughts, I think you are not ready for those answers yet. And possibly your mind is too much in a stress state and you need to recover that, or possibly you need to eat healthier to the point where your brain is actually functioning optimally. So yeah, it's basically like if you really have to think and try to figure out something and it's just like very, very hard, and I feel like you're just not ready yet for that answer. And there is a prerequisite that you need before you're going to get there, because it's too difficult. And I believe in flow. I believe there's always something easier you can do. There's always an easier method to a seemingly hard problem. If something's not working for me, I just think maybe think is not the word, but I observe, or it pops into my head that I'm not doing something right. This is not the way, because let's say I'm trying to sell something and it's not working and I'm wasting all this time, and I'm like, okay, well, this is obviously not working. I'm wasting all this time. There has to be an easier method, or there has to be something I can do to get sales easier, because there's other people making sales a lot easier. The same can go for having a partner or a friend. If you have to try too hard to explain something to this partner or to this friend, and like you explain something over and over and over again, and they never get you, I would drop that friend or relationship, because obviously that's not something that's working, and some things you just cannot fix. And there is an easier solution, which is to stop talking to them and to find somebody else who actually understands you better, who is not a complete headache. So yeah, there's always an easier solution to any